Welcome back, everyone. We just talked to some of the nuns, and we have to go get some food now. Looked at the map, and we over here. As these are the options. I don't think I've seen this before. We're currently at the Abbey, so I think we're gonna go check out the charcoal burners. We haven't been there before, so or at least we've been next to them when we were gathering the firewood in the last episode. Let's see if they have anything to say. This way. Forest. Yeah, over here. Loki's home. Were you, Richard? What? Haven't seen you around before. Who are you? Executioner. Got a problem? Name's Richard, if you care to know. Andreas Mahler. Right. What do you want? What's it like to be an executioner? What do you think? Oh, dude. Like other folk who kill people, you get used to it. But don't you feel responsible for actually killing the guilty? Why should I? Besides, a few jars of beer and I forget their faces anyway. God, I could use a drink. I'll leave you to it then. Okay. Let's talk to Vakslav. Oh, hello. Hello, you're not local, are you? No, I'm staying in Tussing only briefly. Wookie a friend of yours? No, I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tussing. But he's let me stay with him, so yes, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. Incredible diversity in nature. I find it awe-inspiring. Variation comes with dangers too. I haven't seen you too often. Do you live here? I'm only visiting Tussing as well. My name is Andreas Mahler. Oh, you are the artist staying up at the Abbey. Oh, he knows. Nice to meet you. Most folk in Tussing don't come down here to talk. Alright, I'm Vakslav, a traveling tinker. Travel from place to place, sharpen knives, and mend small things that need mending. That sort of thing. Function to Tussing. Well, I actually came to visit Kirsal Library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. Everyone should have access to knowledge. We are alike in that regard, Master Mahler. What were you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. They're primordial, or as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. Fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explains the presence of angels and demons before the creation of the world. 5 elements: angels are fire and air, and demons water and earth. The world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. That's not really true. Let's just agree with him. I did not expect such open dialogue with you, Master Mahler. Few men with your status would entertain such ideas with someone like me. Sure. Anyway, I should get back to work. Later, Vakslav. Let's talk to Smokey. Oh, Master Mahler. Yes? We met once before, I think. You were drawing something by the waterfall? I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. Yes, I remember. Ah, good. Was there anything I can do for you? Would you mind if I joined you for a meal? Are you sure? Why wouldn't I be? Most decent folk don't like to associate with my kind. They like charcoal, but they hate the burner. Oh, that doesn't bother me. Well then, I suppose you're welcome. It's alright with you, Vakslav? Suppose? And Richard? Why not? I'm just visiting anyway. Man has a right to eat where he wants. Alright, good. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Go. Goodbye to eat. We have room for more. We'll be alright. If anyone starts any trouble, got an official killer to protect us. True enough. But the sword's no good in the fight. I'm not much good in a brawl. Not many would share their table with an executioner. Thank you for it, Kohler. Wish you had more beer. Thank you for the hospitality, of course. We're glad to have you. How else will Vakslav get his town gossip? Stop it, I don't. Alright. Alright, I was only kidding. I enjoy the songs of the little birds. Now and then. I'll sing if you will, Vakslav. I don't sing gossip or otherwise. Smokey is. It's a stupid joke. Don't worry about it. Don't sulk about it then. Let's eat the almonds first. Proof I'm the gossip master honor. I can't carouse with proper people, but I like to know what's going on. Eat the jerky. You tell me some of your gossip, I'll tell you some of mine. That's reasonable. I'll give away Big York. Can't give some talk about Ferenc. Hungarian? Pff, he has more than an interest. Ah, never mind. Forget I said anything. Oh, Václav knows. No, tell him the whole thing, Václav. Tell him what you saw. A few weeks back, I saw that man, the Hungarian, in the woods. He was doing some kind of ritual with blood. Blood. Yes, he cut his hand in the middle of a ritual, dripped the blood into a cup, I think. He kept repeating some phrase over and over. Suck Lux Tenebris. Lux, do you mean Lux et Tenebris? Lux light branches? Or light from darkness, yeah. Scared you, didn't it, Vakslav? Well, I don't mind if people have strange beliefs. Let people do what they want. I just don't like blood. That'd be a difficult obstacle in my line of work. What's inside the body should stay inside. Light from darkness is not that bad of a thing to be chanting. It's a common theme in the Gospel of John. If you say so, never seen Father Thomas in the forest cutting his hand before Mass. Heard anything else lately? It's bad. But that doesn't surprise me. Your brothers and sisters may have the townsfolk fooled, but not old Smokey, get up to all sorts of things in woods. Oh? Smokey. Probably shouldn't go telling the other folks' tales, Kohler. Oh please, no one around here cares. If I live or die, they sure don't care about what I say to people. Until they do. Fine, say what you want. You know what? That monk and nun who do the shopping in town? Brother Weshlov and Sister Matilda? Well, they do more than shop together. They meet in the woods sometimes where no one can see. No one except old Smokey. And do things adults do. You understand? God, Kohler. No, Christ, Kohler. Do you think he's an 8-year-old? Well, it's true. Yeah, the abbot would be furious. Well, then don't tell them. It's not like any of those folk are going to come down here to talk to me. Sister Gertrude talks to you. Okay, Gertrude, yes. But yes, other than her, you heard anything else lately? Nothing else comes to mind. Good. Gossip makes trouble, and it can get people hurt, or run off, or killed, and a lot of times they didn't even deserve it. You two are like a couple of old women, no fun at all. No one's getting hurt, we're just telling stories. Alright, what have you heard? Well, the whole town's built on Roman ruins, right? Pieces of an old town sit underneath the abbey too. Hundreds of years ago, the Romans built all sorts of things up here, and one day they just vanished. We built on their old bones. You still have to be careful where you step in this forest. You are liable to fall into an old ruin, or get scared halfway to the grave by a ghost. A priest told me there's no such thing as a ghost, Polar. They're real. Smokey saw one. I think I've seen one too. Oh, and you love this. Right, and I see ghosts when I drink too. But fine, let's hear it, Cola. Cola. Yeah, cola, probably. It was late in the evening, the moon was high, painting the leaves all soft and silver. It was very poetic. I heard a rustling in the meadow, like wind through the grass, like whispers. I looked up. Favorite part. Good. And there he was, standing in the meadow, like he's carved out of moonlight, bent near in half. He looks at me and it's like I've been speared straight through my soul. Just these two eyes, like dark pools, boring right into me. And his edges, the borders of him, they shimmer so hard it hurts to look straight at him. I can't help it. I blink. Thought himself closed my eyes. This chill wind blows through me, very breath of winter. And when I look back, gone. Eat the mountain cheese. Yeah. God damn it, Kohler. Cola. You're trying to scare everyone with that shit. I love that story. Maybe you really did see a ghost. Anyway, these ruins are haunted. Okay, I have to get back to sharpening knives for the albums. Alright, alright. Enough talking. Good to see you, Master Mailer. Drop by again sometime. Having me, Smokey. Until next time. Notice. Wounds. Jacob has arrived. Need to get to the chapter house to meet with the Archdeacon. We'll do that. Chapter house is over here. Chapter house is... Yeah, okay, it's just up here. Don't really have anything yet. Going to the cloister. Who are you? Ulrich? God bless you, Andreas. Good day, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. Bless you, Gertrude. Eddie? Who's Eddie? Again. We already walked past it. Down here. Chapter house. Dr. Gernot first. Andreas is concerned. Dr. Gernot. Master Marley, if you think I am unaware of your actions around this abbey in the past few days, you are mistaken. I don't really care what you're aware of. I know that you visited the widow Kemperin and convinced her to question the legal status of her lease. But if I did, you're trying to trick her. I don't need to trick her. I am the abbot of Kirsau. I was elected, holy position by my brothers, vested with the power to rule this land by the lance of the Emperor, whose own right is derived from God himself. So forgive me if I do not respect the legal posturing of a failed university student. Doing isn't legal. You don't decide it, and if you interfere again, you will pay for it. And for all your meddling, you will not be welcome in Kirsau after your commission is completed. Only trying to help Brother Piero, it's too late for apologies. Your days of interfering in the daily life of this abbey will end. I already understood that. I'll leave you to the Archdeacon now. Try not to perjure yourself. God save you, Mahler. He isn't happy with me. Hey. Jacob says, please state your name for our records. Andreas Mahler, artist recently of Ghent. Really, what brought you all the way to Upper Bavaria? I decided to stay a while. Very well, thank you. Arnold, please write that down. I think we're ready to begin. Arnold is scribe. Ada Masamala, what was your relation to Lawrence Baron Rothvogel? We were on friendly terms. Do you feel you had a sense of him as a person? No. That's unfortunate, but I'd like you to try to characterize the man for me. Fine man, a lover of art and knowledge. Was the opinion of Father Gernot and Lady Salamea as well. Believe that everyone regarded him with the same warmth. No, your reference, it's clear that some locals had little love for the Baron. As unfortunate as it is, such knowledge may be a boon to us at this moment. Baron Rothvogel was murdered here in his very room. Someone did it. Father Gernot believes it was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I've met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrante delicto. Technically, he discovered the corpus delicti. Was not caught in flagrante delicto. Body of the crime. Master Mahler, I'm not interested in your clarifications, technical or otherwise, on matters of Latin or law. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron, loss of his work. He insisted on discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. And as for his age and infirmity, I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Unseized by devilish fever, the poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. Why am I saying this? In spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you are on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron, both in town and the Abbey. Witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Rothvogel. Give up. Hmm. Lucky didn't want to talk about it. Who is Lucky Steiner? I don't believe his name has come up during our questioning. Town stonemason. Alright, what's the connection between town stonemason and nobleman farms? I and at least 3 farmers in the village saw Lucky arguing with the Baron when he came to town. About what? I don't know, but the argument was heated. Hetty and Veronica Bauer. The third witness. Yes, Martin Bauer. Unfortunately, boy fled. Still, we will question the women about what they saw. How do you propose that this stonemason killed the Baron? He's quite strong. Yes. Simply saying it's possible he could have committed murder. Your opinion is noted, Master Mahler. Anyone else you can think of who may have wanted to harm the Baron? Yes, Martin Bauer. His name has come up in my inquiries. My understanding that he absconded with some of the Baron's valuables. Arnold? Yes, your reverence. A silver ring, a gold ring, 12 gulden, 10 groschen. A book intended as a gift to the Abbey. Thank you. My understanding that this boy was known as a thief but also a coward. That the theft was from the Abbey's guest house after the Baron had already left it. Very well, your reference. I am not treating him as a serious suspect for the Baron's murder at this time. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Let's give out French. Extraordinary claim. Abbot, the Abbot speaks highly of the Prior and oversees both you and Brother Pierre's work, does he not? Yes, but Prior French work. Roll into a scriptorium is a little varying on its motive. Extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence for me to take it seriously. Why should I take the word of an artist over a respected officer of this abbey? I can provide evidence of prior French motive. Please do so. Ladies first. Fire did not know it was there. Very well, continue. Wrote a note, deciphering a book. When I deciphered the note with a full spell, it pointed me to a grave in the cemetery. Already quite elaborate, Master Malo. How does it connect to the prior's motive? I found buried in the grave a number of occult items, a knife, a plate, and a cup, all engraved with magical symbols. The earth had been freshly turned, the prior had buried them there the day of the Baron's arrival. While the possession of these items is indeed troublesome, I don't see a connection between prior French and the Baron, that is, other than the Baron's arrival and the burial of the objects. Now, do you have any other evidence against the prior? Letters about performing a magical ritual. You have proof of this? I have a letter the prior wrote to the Baron. In it, the prior mentions that he will not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron doesn't go through on a threat to create him to. The creation of necromancy is a serious matter. The prior's position would have been in peril, possibly life. How do you believe Prior French would have killed the Baron? A prior will not say it was a magic ritual. Found a silver rod that belongs to Prior French. It has dry blood on it. A silver rod? Likely a magical tool of some sort, but it is of a size and weight. Size and weight appropriate for the head wound that the Baron received. How did you come to possess this item? I found it among the other occult items in the sack. I see, thank you. Anything else say about the prior? Know your reference? Very well. Who else may have wanted to see? Relevant to the murder of the Baron? No, but as you represent the Prince Bishop and the Abbot rules these lands, I was hoping you might listen. Please be brief, Master Marla. I have many other more people to question. The Abbot had brought a Guy write a letter. Will reclaiming her land. It's based on a false claim. False in what way? And they claim the lease was with Joe's late husband, Svenny Kemper. It was not. The lease began generally earlier with Ottilia's grandfather. As if Baron does have any Abbot's claim, is existing widow to partition her land to what rent she could pay. And it does. Many peasants freeholds resort to such measures at times. Very well, Master Mahler. I shall make my own inquiry after I complete my work here. Now then, let us return to the matter at hand. I can think of no one else who could cause to harm the Baron, your reverence. Very well. Are you aware of anything else that might have shed some light on this case? Has Brother Florian told you about the note he found in the Baron's clothing? Yes, Brother Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. Master Ada Yaga entered his testimony for our register. I don't understand the implication. It's not clear to me. He believes the murderer wrote it. Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. Then Kirsar has two, the elderly brother Adok and the younger brother Guy. To be frank, your reference, neither man has the skill to write in this way. There's something else about it too. The style is just different. It's unlike Adok and Guy writing, unlike mine. Something about the way the first and second strokes. Yes, well, whatever the particulars, it's a mystery that stands apart from the murder. I found more notes. Notes written in the same hand on the same type of parchment to those who had a motive to kill the Baron. Deeply troubling, but again, beyond the bounds of my estimate. In any case, I thank you for bringing it to attention. Of course, your reverence. Thank you for your time, Master Mahler. Of course. Andreas, I didn't think you were coming today. I didn't think I was either. I suppose I wanted to see how this ends after all. It was the prior of the Abbey. If you even talk to him in the Abbey, Andreas? You missed the trial, Andreas. That Archdeacon read all the charges and found him guilty. I didn't know he had murder in him. Oh, they want you to think they're so pious, but all they're here to do is slowly drain the life out of this town. Calm down, Peter. Oh, here comes the procession. Did I miss anything? No, you're fine. Chris? Hello? Wait, I'm not sure if Ferns did it. First, I'll look a bit guilty. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, misere. Oh, I didn't do this. God knows. It, even if I... Oh man, this is... Agnus Dei. Yeah, yes, yes. For nobis. Can't be happening. This can't be happening. Qui tollis peccata mundi, dona nobis pacem. Running like a chicken, crying like a woman. Silence! I order the executioner to carry out his duty. Warn him peace and safe contact, whatever may befall him. Watch. Yikes. You have executed as judgment and law have required. For that I thank God and my master who has taught me such art. You needed 3 strikes, so... I know this is your doing, Andreas. Nothing to do with me. The Archdeacon wouldn't have reached this verdict without your testimony. I read it. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. You are no longer welcome at Curacao, Mahler. I will send your final payment. May you have a long and successful career in Nuremberg. May you never travel this way again. Andreas, has the time come for you to leave us? I'm afraid so, Brother Piero. This farewell will have to be brief. Father Gernot made it clear I am no longer welcome at Curacao. I pray that time will soften Father Abbott's heart. I hope he eventually realized you were only trying to help me. To save Piero? Fair parting, but inevitable. I had hoped you would have stayed a bit longer. But the world needs you more than Curacao does. Roam beyond this old abbey and become a master in your own right. I'll miss you, my son. And so will you. Come, your masterpiece is complete. May I see it one last time before you go? Please, I value your assessment. Opinion of one old monk matters little. All the same, I'm excited to see it finished at last. Masterpiece, truly worthy of the word. It appears you took my advice to heart. What advice was that? To put yourself into the work. Not just to interpret another artist's work, but to transform it into true. Shows the world as it is. We've seen it, even if it's not what we may want to see. But it's not my place to say so. I am proud of you, Andreas. Oh. What's this? Scrap of parchment. It needs that's ook a return here. And is this? Look like Brother Adok or Brother Geese. The Baron Florian and I found a similar note in the Baron's clothing. Must have been written by someone who knew the darkest secrets town and this enemy. Protect all the secrets. To kill the Baron like someone pulling the threads that have been buried in the past. Frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? I knew. Trouble yourself overly about it. Your future lies outside these walls. I hope that you will have time to visit me once or twice in your travels before the Lord takes me. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Assuming Father Gernot doesn't quit it. There's a faith that better days lie ahead for all of us. God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Thank you for your friendship. Well, that's Act 1, but I'm really not sure that we actually got to kill her. I think it's rather likely that we didn't. Are you alright, Master Andreas? What? Are you alright, Master Andreas? Ah, yes, thank you. I was just remembering him. Trying to anyway. Don't come easily anymore. Oh, would you like me to leave you alone? No, no, Caspar, it's not necessary. Nothing to be done about it now, it's too late. Like so many things. I'm assuming this is years later. Andreas Mahler, I never expected to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg for these last 7 years? Oh, it's 7 years later. No, Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. And... Ooh. Oh, Aragon. Spent a few years in Aragon. You're quite fond of the Netherlandish painters, and my style was well close enough. Are they still conducting those ghastly inquisitions there? Across the peninsula, yes, though less so in Aragon. Why? I find them cruel. The Jews were ejected from Dijon as well, an ugly part of our history. I'm surprised you care at all. Well, I'm not about to leap into a fire to save anyone, but I think it's right what's happening to them. In spite of your extensive travels and success, you're still not welcome at Truro. The abbot hasn't forgotten what happened. 7 years is not that long. I was just passing through my way back to Nuremberg. I thought I'd stop in. Simply wanted to make my respects to an old friend. Clearly yours. And I understand. My father expelled you from the abbey. What were you expecting? A hero's welcome? I'll be staying at the Land House. The Golden Hand, I'll tell him, but I can't imagine he'll care. Rude, God bless you. Be off. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next one. Yes.